Well, we started Asia on a positive note for the precious metal space, but come Europe and you have seen a bit of a profit taking coming in for that area as well. Also, if you look at the euro itself, that has kind of marginalized a slight on the weaker side in the markets here, and that is putting pressure onto the prices. So from nearly $1,400 per ounce in the early morning market, you are looking at 1380, 1390 kind of a range holding for the gold prices there. And for silver as well, you have seen a bit of a bearishness come back into the prices, so just about 43,000 holding into the Indian markets for that one as well. As far as the energy space goes, well, this is one place where you have seen the gains continue, 7-week highs onto that one. $96.50 is holding for the NYMEX crude prices even at this point in time. So nearly 0.25% to 0.5% of a rise coming in for the Indian energy space as well. As far as the base metal prices go, well, you have seen positive data come in from China in sense of property numbers and from Eurozone as well, and that really seems to be supporting the copper prices at this point in time. From most of the people that we have spoken to, they say that nickel and tin are a couple of metals that might really see outperformance on the higher side from whole of this sector.
Okay, Manisha, we'll leave it at that, and let's keep it with the commodity space. Get your trading strategies as well. Harish Kalipelli from JRG joins in on the show. Harish, good afternoon. Let's start off with your view on gold. What levels are you looking at for the commodity?
If you look at both gold and silver, I think we're seeing a very strong recovery from yesterday's lows, and I think this is largely due to bargain buying. If you see, whenever gold prices are falling, a very strong physical demand is emerging as well, investment from across fund houses. So somewhere I think this is becoming true for this pullback also. So and also now yesterday we have seen some kind of weakness in dollars, so that also prompted some kind of recovery in entire commodity basket. So overall we are expecting this pullback to extend further. And in technical charts also, if you see, a market is looks like it's forming a double bottom. So with this view, I think one can buy gold for a target of 26,600 or so, keeping a stop loss below 26,060.
Harish, what about silver then? That too is below the $23 mark.
If you look at silver, I think yesterday alone it managed to recover over 3,500 rupees, and that is a very strong recovery on any scale. I think today also this is likely to continue further towards 44,500 or so. So we are recommending to buy a silver again around 43,300 or so, and a stop loss should be maintained below 42,880 levels.
Right, and what about your views on copper?
Coming to base metals, I think last week's economic data, especially consumer sentiment in US and automobile growth in Euro, I think has managed to give certain boost to the commodity prices, especially industrial commodities. And as far as copper is concerned, we are expecting market to recover further. Now, if you see from yesterday's lows market, I think it made a near low 400 low, and from there it managed to trade on 409, 408 levels. So I think from these levels we are expecting a recovery towards 414 to 415 in short term, and for that target one can buy and hold.
Harish, where do you see crude heading? That's been showing some strength the past couple of sessions.
I think crude oil prices now again got into the range of $92 on lower side and on higher side, and now that all the commodities are going up and crude will not be an exception to that, and it will likely to continue the upward momentum. So I think the immediate resistance or target area that we could see is $98. So for the target of $98, one can buy crude oil. As far as domestic levels are concerned, I think one can expect a level of 5,400, and ideal level to enter with long is 5,330, 340 levels. As far as stops are concerned, one can maintain stop loss below 5,285.